Welcome to Celebrity Expose, Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, I'm a drama queen at heart. Everybody is.
We look back through the rise.
I don't want to change or let it go to my head or anything.
She lost control of her vehicle.
And the fall of Hollywood's notorious party girl.
I'm not going out to get drunk and stuff.
The telltale signs of a starlet out of control.
I was at a club, you know, dancing on tables with Paris Hilton. What's so bad about that? Oh my God, Lindsay, you hit somebody!
Stop it! You hit my car!
They write that I'm going to doing drugs and stuff.
Did her family enable her or help her?
If she wants to go out to a club, she's gonna go.
I cracked him.
Or was it a case of too much, too soon?
I've grown up really fast. Everyone's always pushing and pushing and pushing.
God, she's got such potential, not just as an actress.
You should always strive for better, no matter what happens.
Right now, Celebrity Expose, Lindsay Lohan. A model at 3, a movie star at 12, a singer at 18, in rehab at 20. Did fame come too fast and too furious for Lindsay Lohan? Hi, everybody, and welcome to Celebrity Expose. I'm Tony Potts. How did Lindsay crash and burn? Was it bad parenting or a drug and alcohol addiction? We begin tonight's Celebrity Expose with a look at Lindsay's lost summer. Lindsay, mouth open and passed out following an intense night of partying in Hollywood. Photographed at 4 a.m. on May 28th, slumped over in the passenger seat of a car driven by her friend, DJ Samantha Ronson, after celebrating Memorial Day weekend poolside at the Roosevelt Hotel.
Miss Lohan was driving westbound on Sunset Boulevard when she lost control of her vehicle.
The photos came less than 24 hours after Lindsay was arrested under suspicion of DUI after she crashed her Mercedes convertible over a curb and into a group of trees.
Stop it! You hit my car!
Okay, are you okay?
Now, she got out of the car and ran to a nearby home. Her bodyguard took Lindsay to a nearby hospital where she was treated for minor injuries.
There was some additional contraband found in the vehicle.
Cocaine was also found in her car. As a result, Lindsay was in the position to face additional felony charges. She entered Promises Rehabilitation Center in Malibu the following day. This would be the second time this year Lindsay had turned to rehab for help. She checked herself into West Hollywood's Wonderland Center in January. This time she was battling multiple addictions to drugs, including the prescription painkiller OxyContin and Dilaudid, more addictive than morphine, and, of course, the addiction to alcohol. That is according to Lindsay's father, Michael Lohan, who told us that he called Promises to check up on his daughter's treatment.
I wound up in jail. I was arrested, and I believe that it's unfortunate, but Lindsay's experiencing what I did.
Her dad has served almost 2 years for drunk driving and other charges and denies not being there for his family, and at that point was desperate to reunite with Lindsay.
Just let me reach out to you and be there for you like I was all my life, and you know that.
Those would be the words of warning from DJ Samantha Ronson. She refused to talk about the alleged DUI night out with Lindsay, or why the next day Lindsay was passed out cold in her car. Life in rehab for Lindsay, seemingly indulgent. She left for an outing during just her 3rd day at the facility. She worked out for 45 minutes at Spectrum Athletic Club before heading back. A Promises counselor chaperoned all trips. On July 2nd, Lindsay leaves rehab to celebrate her 21st birthday with Mom Dina at the Polaroid Beach House in Malibu with no alcohol. She took yet another break from Promises on the 4th of July, again at the Polaroid Beach House. July 13th, Lindsay is released from Promises after 45 days. As we now know, she was still in dire need of help. But Lindsay, appearing happy and self-assured, was back in the throes of a partying lifestyle. In her first hours after leaving rehab, Lindsay made a stop to the Neil George Salon in Beverly Hills to get ready for what was to be a sober weekend in Vegas. In all smiles, Lindsay hit Pure Nightclub at Caesar's Palace the next evening in a flirty white dress, posed with magician Chris Angel, the scantily clad Pussycat Dolls, and she danced behind the DJ with her friend. And Lindsay voluntarily chose to wear the latest in sobriety style. Lindsay was fitted with the Scram. It is an alcohol monitoring device worn around the ankle. It is tamper-proof and reportedly 100% accurate. A computer reads the blood alcohol level every 30 minutes, which is monitored by a testing facility. But was it a deluded attempt to prove she can party around booze without falling off the wagon? July 24th, Lindsay busted again. At 2:16 a.m., she was arrested for suspicion of drunk driving, and according to police, cocaine was found in her pocket when she was booked in Santa Monica, California at 4:23 a.m. Police say Lindsay refused to take a breathalyzer, but failed other sobriety tests here in the Santa Monica Civic Auditorium parking lot. Once in jail, she blew a .12. The legal limit is .08.
Officers from the Santa Monica Police Department responded to the Civic Auditorium parking lot.
Lieutenant Alex Padilla claims before the argument, Lindsay in an SUV was actually chasing another car.
The other car was being driven by the mother of her personal assistant, who had just quit her job earlier, just about probably a couple hours before the incident occurred.
These are Lindsay's assistants, or one used to be. On the left, Jenny. On the right, Taryn. It was apparently Taryn who was being chased.
Oh my God, sir, they're following us. We need help.
Dante Nigro, Jacon Sutter, and Ronnie Blake claimed they were taken on a death-defying ride when Lindsay practically hijacked Dante's white Denali.
How do you prevent your clients from coming across as opportunists? Because obviously Lindsay Lohan's behavior has been well documented.
If you have heard their interview or seen it, you will know that they never, ever expected to be in a car with her, that it was a surprise to them.
The three friends say Lindsay was trying to catch up to her former assistant, Taryn, whose mom made the frantic call to 911.
Where are you, ma'am?
Right now we're on 7th and Wilshire. We were just about to park her car. We were coming home, and out of nowhere, a huge white GMC came up.
And when Dante warned her of the nearby police station, he quotes Lindsay as saying, "I can't get in trouble. I'm a celebrity. I can do whatever the F I want." Lindsay was released on $25,000 bail at 6:20 a.m. That's her second jail stint in just a week. 5 days earlier, Lindsay was quietly booked for her Memorial Day weekend DUI crash. Lindsay's attorney tells us, quote, "Addiction is a terrible and vicious disease. Since Lindsay transitioned to outpatient care, she has been monitored on a Scram bracelet and tested daily in order to support her sobriety. Throughout this period, I've received timely and accurate reports from the testing companies. Unfortunately, late yesterday, I was informed that Lindsay had relapsed. The bracelet has now been removed. She is safe, out of custody, and presently receiving medical care." Claiming innocence, Lindsay's email to Access Hollywood's Billy Bush was in response to one he sent to her, asking if she was okay and if there were any messages she wanted him to get out there. Her response, quote, "Yes, I am innocent, did not do drugs, they're not mine. I was almost hit by my assistant Taryn's mom. I appreciate everyone giving me my privacy."
Even if she happened to have somebody else's cocaine in her pocket that she didn't use, having it on